Okay, well, we're live. This is Friday. We have finished Bloody Appalachia, so we are moving on to just a bunch of small form games for a little bit until we decide what the next long form game is going to be. This one is This Defiant Earth. It's a 1950s sci-fi game using the Lucky Six system. With a few additives to it. They have a few other games that use this sort of thing. So general mechanics are the same. But this one will be for a few story arc, or excuse me, for a few episodes. We'll see how long it goes. We're going to just jump right into it because not only do the players not know who they're playing, I don't either. But we're gonna find out as we play. So first things first, we're going to start off with Richard is calling his character Rex. Rex, you are stumbling along. Let's see. Hold on. Which one was Rex?
I am the dirtbag. If I
The
could
dirt bag.
change
Okay.
that, I would. Maybe I can.
So Rex, you have a pounding headache. You're blinking away pain as you seem to be assaulted by two persons for reasons you don't know why. They're yelling at you, screaming at you. You can barely hear them through the pounding in your head. They're not armed per se, they're punching and kicking and screaming. Your ears are popping. You can't quite make out exactly what they're saying, although you feel like you should. You could almost read their lips. They're shouting out, you're picking up a little bit of "Give us the food. We know you have food." Um, as you stand up from apparently being kicked to the ground just moments ago, there's a little chain that comes from your pocket, hooks up to your vest. You seem to be wearing leather engineering boots, jeans, and you've got a leather jacket on. There's some bulky products in your pocket, but now's not the time to check out what it is. Rex, which you think is what your name is, what are you going to do? They've backed off for a moment from beating you about the head, face, and you imagine someone knocked you to the dirt moments ago. Your hearing starting to come back a little bit, and so you're picking up they expect that you have food, that you've stolen food or have food.
Well, I run for it somewhere. I don't know where I am,
You
so
don't.
I
You
run. I
don't.
just
You
run
run.
somewhere
You
around a
run.
corner or behind into a bush or
Sure.
somewhere out of the way. So
There seems to be like the crumbling remains of what is that a city? Like behind the
oh,
people that are out here? And you're like there's desert around you, like you don't see any greenery anywhere. There's some asphalt beneath your feet, good enough to get your heels going as you run. Now, let's look at your attributes. There are three attributes that make up your character: physical, mental, and social. Those numbers get spent to make your rolls better. Nothing's based on them. They're just points you have to spend. There's a current and a max. When you reduce the current and not the max. The next thing you have is luck, vitality, and vigor. Vigor is how much of a pounding you can take before you're rendered unconscious. Vitality is how much bleeding you can take before you bled your last and you die. You're trying to run away. It's not a particular skill, and certainly not one that you have, which you have sneak and schmooze. Now, everybody gets to roll 2d6. What you're trying to do is get a 5 or a 6, which is a success. You start with 2d6 for free. Now, if you look at the right under hapless, which is the type of character you are, that means nothing to you. It just tells you how many points you have to spend. But you have three descriptors: nimble, willful, and crafty. If any of those descriptors seem to fit the scene, you may add an additional d6. And I think nimble
I was going to
to get
say, yeah,
away from your captors would certainly help here.
I'll be
So you'll
jumping
be
over
rolling.
various different bits and pieces to scramble away from them.
So
I
you'd be
guess.
rolling 3d6. If you click that general roll button, it's going to ask you the number of d6s. Just put in 3 and then submit, and it should roll and tell you how many successes you get. Now, it also rolls an extra die. And once you hit roll, we'll show that.
No, no.
Okay.
One success. It didn't roll an extra die.
It did not, did it? Okay, I need to fix that. I
All
thought
right.
I
Well, I will
did.
roll the
Roll
hero
another
die.
die. Yes, the hero die.
Yes.
So the
Uh,
extra die doesn't count for anything unless it rolls a 1, and it
nope.
does not, so you're
No
good.
harrowing experiences for me.
Yes, you run, invigorated by the fact that, these people here seem to want to beat you down. Oddly enough, they seem to be weak, like, they give chase for a few steps, and then they go no farther, and then they just keep yelling, and, some of them are looking quite weary, and you also notice that they look quite thin as you beat feet, into this dusty, this must be an interstate road, you're thinking, concrete beneath your feet. You still have no idea where you are. Something that comes to mind, though, is that you remember the war lasted for 10 days. The war against who, you're not sure, but it lasted 10 days.
Those jerks who just attacked me, I expect.
Okay, you run. Next, um, Randall the medic. Randall the medic. Okay. Um, Rex, you run for a fair pace. You actually seem to be quite fit. Also, there's some stuff jangling around in your pockets.
Well, when I am sufficiently far away from the thing, I will pat myself down and see what I got.
You
Or
pull
maybe
out.
I'll do. Yeah.
Okay, you pull out two tins the size of like sardine cans, and they're meal packets, or what they say on the outside. You
Oh,
seem
what do
to
you know?
have
They were right.
You have 2 in each pocket, so you've got 4 of these tins of meal rations. You also find a switchblade knife.
To open the packets, I'm sure.
Of course, that's what they're for. Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll put those away, and I'm gonna, if I can, I will duck behind something or get out of the. If they're still chasing me,
No,
hide away. They've
they
given up already.
they've given up very quickly. And
Then, yeah, I
yeah,
will duck into somewhere relatively sheltered so that I can check myself over and make sure I'm not too injured, etc.
sure. Up ahead, you see a gas station. There are some cars pulled up alongside of it. All the doors have been opened, though. It looks like, you see tumbleweeds blowing by. There's no sign of electricity. There's no sign of any people around.
No, that's okay. That's good. I don't want to be attacked by other people again. Other people equal bad at the moment. So yeah.
Okay. Dion, um,
Mhm.
you don't know where you are. You're not exactly sure who you are either, other than the name Randall. Just is kind of at the forefront of your mind. But what you do know is you find yourself in a gas station and you're looking over the shelves, and most of the food has been raided, but there's drugs on the shelf. And it surprises you a little bit to know that your mind, while you're reading the ingredients, is kind of listing off what these things would be good for.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's useful. And you put it in a little backpack that you found off of a shelf as well.
Mhm.
Um, you are in good health. You're a little bit battered and bruised, but nothing life threatening, nothing abraded. You're not exactly sure how you ended up here, but this gas station looked like a
Mhm.
good place to take shelter. No one else was around, and there's still some useful stuff on the shelves.
Okay.
And as you turn around to pull a box of band-aids off, you peer through the window and you see somebody on the outside that's kind of hesitantly looking around. He's wearing a leather jacket. His hair is greased and combed back. You're wearing scrubs, by the way, medical scrubs.
Okay.
Yeah, which was a little unfortunate because you're also wearing the medical scrub booties with nothing but slippers on underneath, which is
Oh.
making walking around difficult. And you were searching for maybe some shoes to put on in here with no luck.
Are there like insoles? Like gas stations sometimes have like
Sure.
insole stations.
Yeah. Yeah. You find some Dr. Scholl. I'm sure they were around in the 50s.
I could slide those into the booties,
Yeah. Maybe a
double it
little bit
up.
of something.
Yeah, I'm definitely loading up on the meds. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm looking around at the gas station. I'm like, this seems like shit has hit the fan.
Yeah, and it looks like
Uh,
it was raided.
yeah.
The things that were left alone were some of the more esoteric medications, although you found a few other simple things like, um, anti-inflammatory, some bandages, but
Mm,
there's a whole pharmacy back there,
yeah.
where you're finding useful stuff. A lot of stuff is broken.
Mm,
Oddly, the cash register is the drawer is open, but all the cash is still in it. But the food's been taken, a lot of the goods have been taken.
hmm. All right. Um, I'm going to take like a handful of quarters.
Mhm.
And that's it, though. Not really. I'm just like, oh, if I find like a gumball machine or something, who knows?
Okay. You are hungry now that you think of that, and maybe that's why
Yeah.
you came in here was to find food, and there's a passing thought in your brain was, "Their weapons killed all vegetation. The war lasted 10 days."
Oh,
You don't know what
what?
that came from, just a little bit of information.
Okay. So there's a guy outside, so I'm gonna like poke my head outside and be like,
"Hey, Rex."
hello.
There you go. Someone just sticks his head out of the
Ugh,
gas station.
I don't want nothing. What what do you want?
uh, I don't know. I just kind of woke up and I don't remember anything. Do you know what's happened around here?
I just woke up and don't remember anything, but I was also being kicked by people.
Oh, do you need medical attention? I
I
I think I know what I'm doing. I kind of motion to my scrubs. I got ibuprofen.
I think yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's the 1950s, you probably have, little sleeves
Oh,
of Goodies powder or
oh,
Tylenol powder,
Tylenol.
and
Yeah.
Well,
a
whatever medication it is you have, it's better than the medication I have, which is empty hands.
Here, how about you just come in here so we're in the shade and out of sight? I don't know. It seems, I don't know. It
yeah,
looks
no
like this place
electricity's
is all
running.
raided in here. Looks like the place has been wiped clean.
Okay, okay. I'm coming in. Don't. I'm gonna come in
I
warily
kind of
to make sure
I hold the
it's
door
not a trick.
open and I like keep my hands visible. Like, this is awkward for both of us. Sorry. Like,
I mean, Rex does look like a dirtbag to you.
yeah. But I have a Hippocratic oath. I'm a doctor. Maybe.
You're a
Well,
veterinarian.
I mean, by that logic, I'm a cow because I'm wearing leather.
Yeah.
All right. Um, Jameis, you and this fellow you picked up along your way are running out of gas on your gasoline and side cart. Bill, your character's in the side cart. You've got some goggles on. Petrol is running low. The last gas station you passed hours ago, you had to use a tube to suck the gas out because there was no electricity. There was no one around. The little convenience store had been hit hard with very little left on the shelves, but you managed to find a couple of snack goods in the vending machine that they had missed. Otherwise, you hadn't eaten in a while. Neither of you can remember what much. Olaf, you picked up Lester on the highway, very confused, thumb in the air. Neither of you remember too much, except the aliens won the war in 10 days. What
Okay, they're
aliens?
aliens,
What
right?
war? You're not sure. Uh, you've been conscious, as far as you are aware, for a bit over a day now, and you were just traveling, trying to find other people. And in your tour so far, all you found were places raided, no living humans, plenty of dead ones in vehicles off the side of the road, not a trace of vegetation anywhere. You're pretty sure this place isn't a desert, but then again, you're not exactly sure where you are, but it's certainly a desert now. You come upon a gas station. You're hoping that maybe there's some petrol left in the underground tanks. You manage to find several feet of tubing to get what little gas is left out of the underground tanks in the last places you stopped. So as you come in with your motorcycle and sidecar, banging away the last of its fuel, you kind of come in just as you dry out, pulling alongside. Now, Rex and Randall, you guys on the outside hear a vehicle kind of puttering, coming to a stop, and you look out and you see two people, motorcycle, sidecar. One of them is dressed like a soldier in greens, an army man, although he's got no visible weaponry on him. The other one looks like one of the folks maybe that attacked you, Rex. Just normal fellow, jeans and t-shirt. Both are looking a little haggard, a little tired. Olaf. So you come to the gas station. As you've seen many times, there are plenty of cars parked here, doors open like they were evacuated or left behind. Still no electricity.
Okay, as I pull the bike up there, Lister, have a check inside and see if there's anything else, see what's in the pumps here. See if we can get some gas out.
Sure.
Kind of while I'm checking out Rex, I see them pull up
Mhm.
outside, and I kind of stay wary, but poke my head out the front door a bit.
So I'm
Okay.
getting the gas.
No,
I think
you go
Olaf
check
is-
what's inside. You
Okay.
check what's inside. Is anything inside the gas station?
No problem.
At the last gas station, Olaf, you managed to find one of the small pry bars to pull off the lids of the underground tank. And you stick your tube down, fishing around to see if you could pull out any petrol. And you pull it up wet. So, yeah, there's some left in here. So you pull off your jerry can that's on the sidecar. This is like a World War II motorcycle with sidecar. Like so it's got jerry cans strapped to it as well. So you start filling up jerry cans. Lester, you open the door, or you're about to, and somebody sticks his head out.
Randall, shoot him! Double tap.
Hello.
Howdy. Do you know what's going on out here?
Do you mean here or do you mean in general?
Here.
No clue.
No. Do you
I
do you have
don't.
amnesia too?
I don't remember anything from past whenever I imagine it's a couple of days or something.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, I got one more with me, giving him a little medical attention right now. He was attacked by other people. But I got medical supplies on me, but we don't really have. I'm kind of hungry. You guys got any food?
I was gonna ask you if you had any food. No, we're pretty low on that.
Yeah.
Not here?
Hmm?
Is there anything here? I mean, have you checked like in the back or in the offices or anything?
I mean, it seems like the place has been cleared out. There's some medical stuff that I just picked up that I could use. I think I'm a doctor. I don't know, but yeah. All I know is that the war lasted for 10 days,
Yeah.
and their weapons killed all the vegetation.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I don't know, who'd we go to war with?
I don't know.
Oh, you do know. Aliens.
Really? Aliens.
Aliens.
Aliens?
Yeah.
Like little green men.
It was hard for me to believe too, but that's what it is.
Hmm. Okay. What about your friend? He has amnesia too?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, he's trying to get some gas.
So I imagine Lester, is Lester let in? Randall, Rex?
Yeah, I let him in.
Okay.
I let him in.
So if you guys are just scavenging around back here, just seeing if you can find anything more, and of course, Randall, I said you found some medical goods. But other than that, if any of you guys want to make a roll, if you have the spot skill, you can add whatever you have in that skill. Remember, it's base 2d6. If you have the perceptive is one of your adjectives, you can add another d6. Otherwise, it's just 2d6.
Okay.
I have supportive. Can I support somebody as they look?
No, supportive is your class.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
well,
not used for anything else other than to tell me how many points you start with.
okay. I don't know, are these abilities that are in my attributes and abilities, are these just in general, or do I have them?
No, okay, so your attributes don't account for anything unless you want to spend them to make a roll better.
Right,
Okay.
there's
So
abilities next to them, though, in my
no,
character
don't worry
sheet.
about any of those. I
Okay,
started
that's
that and
just
it just didn't work out. Look at your
okay.
front page and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
skills listed there
I got
as
you.
well as some adjectives.
Okay. Yeah, so I can't do nothing. I just try and look.
Yeah,
So
so 2d6.
I succeed
One
once.
success. Well, you do find some glucose tablets for a diabetic. Like in a pinch, it's calories.
Okay, I'll hold on to those. One of us might be diabetic. I don't know.
I rolled 2 5s.
2 5s, not bad. You actually do find some in the laxative section. They make some fiber bars that help you pass, and it's got oats, it's got nuts. I mean, it's food.
Yeah. All right.
So you find like a box of those. So you've got like 10 of those bars.
Oh, those things are great.
Hey, I found these hidden in the back of in the toilet in one of the ceiling tiles. And I pull out 2 of the packets that I've got. Not
Yeah.
Oh, whoa,
We
nice.
can chop these up into. There's 4 of us, right? Oh, one of us
Yeah.
is all passed out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you hand these out, Rex, Randall and Lucky, and well, Rex too, you've never actually seen these things before. Like they look like rations, but they're not branded by any particular brand. They're not colorful. There's nothing about them that would make them appetizing or sellable, which is kind of odd.
Nah.
Yeah, like there's no barcodes on
I get
them.
ya. Maybe. Why would there be barcodes? Is that a 1950s thing? A barcode's been around for a lot longer than I thought.
Okay, so not barcodes, but they did have product numbers on them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Well, I'm learning. 1950s America was a paradise with barcodes.
Mhm.
Uh,
Credit
well,
cards
I mean,
and all kinds of things.
oh, smartphone. I pull
Don't
out
you
my
know
ray
the
gun.
1950s were the most brilliant time in America?
Apparently,
We
so.
had floating cars. We had
Well, oh, look, the soldiers regained.
Okay.
The soldier has come back just in time while the food is being handed out. Oh, how convenient.
Olaf, you managed to suck up enough gas to fill 2 jerry cans and your tank, so you got a good amount of petrol. And you notice that Lucky is talking to some folks in the attached sales area.
What's going on over here on this side of the door?
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is Rex and Randall. They're kind of just talking about some of the stuff I found. I was talking about the stuff I found. We were all trying to figure out if anybody remembers anything more than we just got invaded by aliens 10 days ago.
As he's saying this, he's waving around a flat pack of a food ration. You recognize it right away. The military delivered these by crate loads after the aliens destroyed all the vegetation on the earth. They're still leaving us with the only thing to eat being the stuff that was canned, packed away, or preserved. And so to alleviate people raiding stores, killing each other for for cans of beans, the military put crates of these out that they just airdropped into a bunch of places. So Olaf, you know that.
MREs, basically.
Basically, yes.
Yeah. Hey, where'd you get those from?
Oh, I found them. Yeah, we've got plenty, man. I'll give him one.
You've got 2.
I found two. I found 2 of these things
Oh,
hidden
well,
above
yeah,
the
we
toilet
can have a
over
half of
there in the
one.
tiles.
We've got 2 of them. We're going to split them. So,
Yeah. Lucky and Olaf, you actually haven't eaten in a day. You found water, but you haven't eaten in a day. You're quite hungry. Lucky also found a box of granola bars, basically.
It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, all right.
oh, yeah, I'll give him half the bar.
Yeah. Randall, actually, you're hungry too. So do you guys want to just pause and eat for a bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like a good idea.
Yeah, have you seen anyone else around? Nom, 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 nom. Seen
2
the aliens
people who were
around?
kicking the shit out of me. Who were roughing me up. Trying to remember 1950s code thing. Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know.
Bastards.
I outran them. They didn't seem very mobile.
They weren't like
They
goal
were slow
oriented or
and
anything.
stuff.
Olaf, a little trick you know. You go over to the hot water heater and you pull the expansion spigot and you pull fresh water out of it. Otherwise, no other water that you're seeing here.
Oh, fish water.
So to wash down this food, whatever it is.
So when
It's
you
the
open
last
up
one
the
to wash the salt.
tins, yeah, they've got the little key, and you open up the tins, and there's a number of things in them. There are food bars, there are crackers, there are little, basically dried meat. There's a fair amount of calories in each one, made of various things.
And could have a pretty good time in Vegas with one of these.
Yep, it's enough to fill you up, and it's certainly enough to keep you going. Olaf, you just came from the opposite direction, the direction Rex was running to. Randall, you're not exactly sure where you came from. You kind of awoke in the store rooting around, so you
Yeah.
really don't know anything else. Rex, you think you might have been in that blasted up town back there, but you were certainly trying to get out when you woke up. Olaf, from the direction you and Lester came from, nobody alive. You found plenty of bodies in cars on the side of the road, but nobody alive.
So you're saying that there's people over there where you came from, Rex?
Yeah, not nice people. No, I was being looked over by the medics to check they hadn't done any serious damage to me.
More than what we've found.
Yep. Oh, let's delve a little bit into Olaf. You are wearing army greens, but you don't have any. Your uniform doesn't have. Actually, no. I'm going to say it does. It does have Olaf on the, but you don't have any stars and bars. You don't have anything denoting rank at all. And you're actually not quite sure. You can't remember serving except for bits and pieces. Like when you saw these food tents, you knew exactly what they were. So far, you haven't come across a weapon other than this nice sturdy crowbar that you've been using to pull up the gas station, lids. So you don't know if you're well trained or not. Lester, even less. Like you fixed the bike that you're currently driving on. Olaf came by and it was making some noises, and you just knew how to fix it. You're not sure how you knew, but you did.
Maybe I was a mechanic. Well, where are we going to go, guys?
What was that?
Where are we going to go?
I don't know. I guess we got to figure out what's going on. Why we all have amnesia? Was there like a weapon that the aliens used? I mean, they killed our vegetation. It seems like we're struggling. You said everybody on the way here is dead in their car.
Yeah.
Like, you were outside. I was inside. I have no idea if it was like a bomb or anything. It could be anything.
Randall, Now that
Yeah.
you're talking more specifically with Olaf here and trying to share your information, you notice something.
Mm.
Olaf is wearing something on his uniform. It's a little square that's entirely black.
Oh, look, you got a little square on your uniform that's entirely black. Right
Yeah,
there.
Randall, something in the back of your head tells you that that signifies an overdose of
Oh,
radiation, and that's
yeah.
not good.
No.
I do believe you might be irradiated very badly. That's what that square means.
No, I've been.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah, but I've also been walking around for the past day or so and been feeling fine.
You
So
feel okay?
tired, hungry, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any skin lesions. He's not showing any kind of radiation burns or trauma.
Don't have an extra arm or anything
Mm.
that you can see.
Yeah.
I've got a quado, but it's hidden away.
Is there like? I mean, it's fucking radiation. What do I have on me that could help, if anything?
Not
Nothing.
a lot. No, not really.
Probably just what are those pills for your thyroid? Iodine pills.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
given the back patch, the best thing you got from me is a body bag.
yeah, right. I got some iodine pills if you need them. I guess we can
Mm.
see if we can be a little more preventative about anything. But you look okay. But that's what that means. So we're all aware. I'm gonna stay a little bit further away from you. Just standard protocol. I'm a doctor, you know. I think I'm a doctor. I don't think I might not be a doctor.
Mm. Are there maps or anything in this gas station, Bert?
No, all the survival stuff was taken, or anything that could be used for survival. A lot of the medicines that are more esoteric and not necessarily like what a common person would know about were left behind, but not much of anything else. Register, like you saw in the other places, still full of money.
Is there a gas station? Yeah, postcards.
Oh, okay.
So we know where we are.
Did you roll spot?
I
did
didn't
you-
search.
Yeah,
I
why
can
don't you
do a
go ahead?
search
And
now.
Olaf, why don't you do the same thing since you're asking? So base is 2d6.
Yeah, just 2.
And then if
Yeah.
you've got the skill or if you've got
do.
the adjective that you're perceptive, you
Nah,
can add another
I'll-
d6.
just a 2 for me.
Yeah, is the money, is that like American money or is
It
it?
is. Yep.
Okay.
All right, and
Yes.
the other die as well that we all need to
Oh, yeah.
roll.
Oh, yeah,
Always
yeah. Roll an
always roll
extra
the harrow
d6.
die.
Got to add the macro for that.
Yeah, you're both good. Jameis, you got one success. What were you asking
I
about?
got one.
Maps?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You find a Rand McNally. Somebody had used it to level a table. So it was shoved up underneath to level a table. You pull it out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all it tells you is that it's the west coast of the U.S.
It's more information than I had before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you do have a couple of problems in front of you. One, I mean, your memory. Two, there's barely enough food here to get you through a few days, and that's going to be not fun. I mean, you basically have enough calories to get you by, but not much else. Olaf found you a supply of water that'll last you a little bit, but the big problem is food. And Randall's now a little curious about, is everything been irradiated? Because this guy's got a patch that's gone completely black.
Maybe that's what killed the vegetation. Ooh.
Oh, we need to keep moving, but I've got my bike in the sidecar.
Yeah.
Well, I guess another thing you guys could figure out, because there's cash in the register. Like none of the bills are older than 1948, or excuse me, like that's the most recent date on any of the bills as 1948 or coins.
Okay. Are there any vehicles at this gas
Yeah.
station?
Like I'd said, there's several vehicles. All
There
the
are.
doors
Okay.
are open. Nobody was in them. No bodies were in them, but there were several vehicles just around.
I'm gonna start shuffling through to see if I can find keys, center console, in the ignition, up on the visor.
Plenty of them have keys in the ignition. Some of them even have gas, but for whatever reason, they're not starting.
Oh. These aren't starting. Is it hey, you said you're good with cars? You wanna just look at this one real quick?
Yeah,
All right.
Lester, take a look at the car.
All right.
So you've got the skill. I'm not sure how many points you have in it, but under repair, fixed repair, it's on the first page. It's just
on the
in
first
text.
page. Okay.
Yeah.
Build fix 1.
Okay, so that's 3 dice. Do you have an adjective that you think will help to figure out why this car isn't running?
Crafty.
That sounds good. 4 dice.
Okay, it's 46.
Oh,
Yep.
I do have perceptive.
Remember to roll an extra d6 as well. Just the last one in your chain will be that special die.
Okay, so that's 5d6.
hmm Okay, so you've got 3 successes, and you didn't roll a 1 on the special die. The batteries are completely drained.
Okay.
Olaf's motorcycle is he doesn't have a battery. It's got a rip start.
Combustion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Rips.
Yeah, this is toast. The battery's dead. Unless we have some way to charge it. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere with this.
Are all the batteries dead? Can you just want to peek at like two more just in case?
Some of the cars are smashed, like they barreled into, the building and other things. So you're looking at some of the better cars that look like they should be in fine shape, and all the batteries are dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Interesting. Okay.
Did they
Well,
have,
I guess we're walking.
they didn't have those little portable chargers in some of the trucks back then that are like, gas generators or whatever?
They might have, but all the cars look like they've been stripped of all the goods that were in them.
Okay. So those are probably gone.
Yep.
Hey.
Dog. Actually, let me let him out real quick. I'll be right back. As you guys are playing around with the cars, there is a young boy, shirtless. He's wearing like flip flops that were made from car tires, and he's got a little red rider wagon that's got a little girl that's much younger that he's pulling along, and he's stopping every once in a while. He's kind of making his way to the gas station.
How far away are they?
Just down the road, maybe a block or two, slowly just pulling the girl along.
I'll just wave over to them. I'm gonna go over and see if I can assist if he's like exhausted or something.
He is exhausted, weak. And as you're coming up, he's a little frightful at first, but you see like in his eyes, it's like he's got no fight left in him. He just kind of sits down on the edge of the wagon. He's like, "Sir, do you have any food to spare? Just for my sister here. She hasn't eaten in days."
We might have something. Can you both fit in the wagon? I'll pull you. Rest your feet.
Okay. He just pulls his legs in. You can see how skinny he's gotten. You pull him up to the gas station. They both look a little frightened with so many folks around them. But yeah, they're just in that just total defeat. They're panicked, but they've got nothing in them to run or to do anything anymore.
Yeah. Go, guys. Can we split some of our food and water with these kids, please? Please, kids. Do you know anything about what happened around here?
Well, that bad man that took all the food and just got it up, and she kind of points to a hill that's like right above. You can kind of see the ruins of the city, and she's pointing to what maybe used to be a museum or something like a structure of some sort that's got a little bit of I don't know, flair to it that would make it seem like it was a nice public place at one point. He's like, yeah, the bad man just rounded up all the food, and if we don't work for him, we don't get fed. We can't work, so he wasn't feeding us.
The bad man.
Yeah.
Hmm. So somebody's hoarding resources around here. Doesn't
Yeah, we found
surprise
a cache of food in there was like the government dropped crates of food, and we rounded up from all the stores. The whole town got together, and we brought all of our food together, and then this man came in with these cars just loaded up with other like bad men, and they had guns, and they took all the food, and they said if we wanted to eat, that we had to work for him. And I'm too small to work. My sister can't work, so they weren't feeding us.
What kind of work was he having people do?
I don't know. The adults, they go in, and they're there all day, and then when they come back, they bring a little bit of food home, and they're just doing work in that building. We don't know what they're doing. The grown-ups won't talk about it.
And where is this building?
Kind of points. Again, you're not quite sure what it is from this distance. It's fairly large, multi-storied, and like one time it was probably very decorative, like almost like an artsy installation of some sort. So you kind of think museum or something like that.
Hmm.
But no, it doesn't visually bring any more clarity to you.
Is it close or?
It's fairly close. It's like, a mile or so.
Hmm.
It's big enough that it's visible at a mile away. Kind of overlooks the town, and the town itself you can see is pretty much just demolished, like bombs hit it. You don't know why you think that, Olaf, but like it was hit by bombs.
That's what I did. I mean, no.
Do you share food?
Yeah, I guess
We
we're
got
supposed
plenty
to
of
be.
water. They had like a big 50-gallon water heater because they clean cars here too. So there's plenty of water still in that tank that nobody thought about getting.
Yeah, we're supposed to be the good guys in this module. So,
That's up to you. I never said you had to be good guys. I mean, one of you is literally labeled the dirt bag, okay?
One of you is literally labeled a soldier. Speaking of food, while everybody else was messing around with the cars, what I wanted to do is just like put a piece of food down on a countertop or something, and then just watch it.
Oh, to see
and see if there's any insects or anything coming around here. How fucked are we?
Yeah.
Right.
Not you haven't. Yeah, not that you were thinking about it. It's like, yeah, no insect life at all.
All right.
You don't even remember hearing like birds outside.
That was going to be my next thing, to look for animals after that. Start small, work up. But yeah, all right. Hey, if we're splitting food with the kids, then, well, I guess we divide it by 6 now, these 2 meal packs we've got now. Rather than...
Randall, you're probably telling them to eat slow because they haven't eaten in days.
Yeah, making them sip water,
Yep.
like.
Okay. Otherwise, other than being exhausted and starved, they look okay. Minor abrasions here and there, but otherwise fine.
Okay. Yeah, just, if there's any abrasions that are really rough, like.
You put a Band-Aid on the little girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Show a little compassion.
Well, if there's a group of people around, we should look into it, but I'll carefully from the sounds of it.
I mean, none of us are armed, are we?
Do you kids have any memory of like the past couple days or anything?
Yeah, of course.
Do you didn't lose your memory at all?
He's kind of looking at you strangely. It's like, no, why would we have lost our memory?
The four of us don't have any recollection of anything other
Did you
than
hit your head?
I don't think I did. I mean, he was beat up. These two have been on the road, but none of us seem to have any like traumatic head injuries. I mean,
You questioned this line for a while. No, they're
yeah.
no problems with their memory at all.
They
If
don't.
you press, they remember like the ships
Hmm.
coming out of the skies, beams of light coming down, destroying the
Oh my
cities,
gosh.
uh,
Okay.
the military sending bombs, and which caused radiation and fallout, which everyone was
Oh,
warned to get to the bunkers. And then on day 10, the aliens just unleashed some kind of gas into the atmosphere that just killed everything that was living.
oh,
Trees, grass, insects, animals, just everything.
oh wow. Um. Do other people have amnesia that you've come across, or
Just when somebody gets their head hit real bad, I watch that on TV.
okay, okay. So we're a rare case. Got it. Maybe we were out when the gas hit, but if we survived and nobody else did, I don't
No,
know.
everyone died that
Everyone
was
died.
out when the gas hit. Only the people that went
S-
to the bunkers or were underground.
Huh. Okay. Because
So
I
then,
woke up in here. Uh,
Well,
Do you
you
remember
didn't
the
come
name
from
of
the
this?
village. You're nobody I recognize. You're too meaty.
do I have anything
he
in my
pushes he
yeah?
pushes on your belly. You're too meaty.
Do I have anything in my pockets? I think this is around the time I kind of wonder, like, do I have a wallet? Anything?
No, nothing. You're wearing scrubs, and apparently wherever you were, you didn't need real shoes because again, you're just wearing slippers covered by scrub booties.
That's wild. Okay. Um.
Hey kid, do you remember the name of the town there?
The town?
mm.
Hmm.
It's it's Vegas.
That's Las Vegas.
No, that's the big Vegas. This is the little Vegas.
Oh, Little Vegas. What state is that?
We're in Ohio.
Ohio.
No. Right, so we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here. All right, what's the closest border out of Ohio?
Well, you're on the interstate. I mean, eventually it crosses states.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for the food.
Yeah, yeah. You kids gotta take care of yourself. I mean, there's not a lot of supplies left inside here. Um, I give them like bandages and stuff, a couple, like some stuff.
Mom and Dad died, and nobody in the town wants to give up food for us, so we were just going to keep going down the road.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
which direction did they come from? Did they come from the direction of that city?
Yeah, they came from the city. So,
Okay.
the direction you were heading towards, and they are going the direction you came, which has nothing for at least 2 days.
That's driving.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe did I get that information while we were like schmoozing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I explained that to the kids. I go, there's nothing for at least 2 days driving this way. It's letting us talk back.
They left.
including a GM. Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, there's nothing back that way either, so I guess we'll take our chances. I mean, maybe you missed something.
Maybe.
We can sleep in the abandoned cars along the way and we can lock the doors. Not that there's any wildlife left.
My heart. I I I look at the other guys like, help. Like, what are we just gonna let these kids go off into the wilderness?
They'll do as good or not, if not better than they will with us. Not like we can do a lot.
I
I
I
mean,
mean,
we
the
had.
town was okay until the bad man came with all the other bad men, and you
Oh,
know,
Yeah. It's that all the other bad men that make me not want to go
how
into
how many bad men are there?
I don't know, not. I mean, not a lot, but they all had guns and we didn't.
Oh, okay. All right, and
Yeah.
we don't have any guns.
Not yet.
We could find the bad men and take their guns.
Mhm.
I mean, do we know of anything else in the area that we can? We don't, do we? I mean, that's the only point of where we can head.
Well, I mean, he looks at the soldier or the person that looks like a soldier. Well, your Air Force base is past the town, maybe 10 miles past the town. We haven't heard anything. Now, we have a radio in town, but we haven't been able to pick up any broadcasts from anyone.
Hmm, maybe we should check out the base and see if we can arm the people and help them
Oh
get
yeah,
their food.
let's do it.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do? And if they have food and we need food, and all right,
Well,
yeah,
nobody's come from the base for uh, many, many days now. I mean,
Eh,
we sent some people over to try and help us against the bad guy, the bad man, but nobody came back
nobody came back.
and no help came.
Oh, okay. Good info to know. I still think we'll try it.
Well, if you want guns, I mean, where else would you find guns but a military base, right? Maybe that's where the bad men came from. He's thinking.
Maybe.
They
Yeah.
weren't wearing uniforms like yours, though.
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
You're not aliens, are you? Someone said that the aliens can look like us if they want to look like us.
Is there a way to tell?
I hear their blood is green.
Kinda. Anybody got a knife?
Well, you were helping with some abrasions on Rex, who was definitely has red blood. Same with
I
you
got a,
because
I
you
got
had
a
some
knife.
bruises and scratches yourself, Randall. So yeah, same with you, red blood.
I got a knife. We can poke everybody's fingers.
You guys cool with that? Can I just prick your finger?
Yeah, go
You
for
too?
it.
Okay. Boop, boop. Squeeze.
Yeah, red blood.
Alright, I don't think we're aliens.
Yep. The little girl had like I said, you put a bandage on her, so she had a little skin, little skin knees, fingers, and the boy just kind of spits out a tooth.
Oh,
There's some blood on it. It's like,
Hmm.
I give him like a cotton swab to put in there. Just hold that there for a little bit.
it's just one of my baby teeth. No, I would put it under my pillow and I'd get a silver dollar.
I give
But
him
now my
four
daddy's
quarters.
dead.
I give him 4 quarters.
Oh,
Does
There
have
you
a
go.
register. Here you go.
Yeah, here you go, buddy.
well, even before they were talking about this, I was curious. So I'll be back in a second, guys, and I go into the toilet,
Yeah.
and then I check myself for a belly button.
You check
Oh my
over.
god!
Uh, you're fine, although you do find a lot of old scars. Like,
Hey.
yeah, and you don't know why you think of it, but like knife cuts. You've been stabbed a few times. You've had some stitches.
All right, okay.
All old though, like really old, faded, well healed.
I take off my leather jacket and look it over. Has it got a patch or anything? Does it have a name of a Tunnel Snake's rule or anything
So
on there?
there were patches on it. They were
Oh,
ripped
taken
off.
off. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, you were
All
kicked
right, out of
out.
that. Oh, I'm an alien. One or the other, I don't know which is worse.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, you check yourself over. Everything looks pretty normal.
All right, I'm going to assume I'm a human.
Actually, this is a good place for a memory. Hey Rex, why do you have that like 18 stitches across your left pectoral? How'd that happen? You're having a flashback. This is where you can tell me if you really are a dirtbag or something else was going on.
Yeah. It was a fight over a bike.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it was my bike. They said it was their bike. We couldn't. Nobody had stolen it from somebody else, and we got into it.
Okay.
So
So when I ask for these flashbacks, if one of them seems particularly nice that you want to make a part of your character, there are two things that we need to fill in about your background. One's an edge, which, if you remember from our Fate games, is basically a pithy saying that you get a bonus for if it can fit the situation. And an edge is generally always useful. Okay. And you don't have to pick right now. Just like when you have these flashbacks, think if it was good enough of a flashback that you want to make an edge from it. The other thing is dramatic hooks. Dramatic hooks are typically not good. They would be like the disadvantage type of pithy saying for you. Like if you're a mean drunk or, never met a bottle of alcohol that you wouldn't want to see the bottom of. When something like that comes up that you think of, you can mark that down. And these are ways that you can get points back. You can rest up, and you can increase some of your rolls by being able to plug into either of those. And I'm not saying you have to take anything now, Rex, but if it is a particularly good memory that you think might define your character, you can do so. What's everybody else doing? Rex is excused himself to go to the restroom.
I'm giving the kids as good as a quick medical checkup as I can to assess if there's any
Why don't you make me a medical roll? So this would be if you have an adjective that would make you particularly perceptive, you can add that on. If you have a skill in medicine, which I do believe you do, however many points is each point is an extra die, and your base is 2.
Yep.
And remember to roll 1 extra die that won't count for anything, and that's always going to be the last die on the chain that we look at.
So I have supportive, sturdy.
No, okay, so again, supportive is not an adjective. That just tells you your character class. So just
then I
ignore
have
that.
Sturdy, willful, and charming.
Charming might help since you're talking with kids and you're trying to get them to trust you to look at things. I would accept that.
Charming and medicine at level 2. So
okay. Now let's also talk about this. You've got 3 attributes: physical, mental, and social, and you've got points in them. These points don't count for anything until you choose to spend them to make a roll better. Okay. And so you exhaust them as they go. Spending them down to 0 doesn't do anything for you. It just means that you've exhausted your reserve of that particular attribute.
Okay. Is that forever or per
No, until you can rest or until you can lock into one of your dramatic hooks to get a refresh.
Okay. Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to use any of that, but right now it sounds like you've got a 4 dice that you're rolling, 5 with the extra, which doesn't count for the roll.
Wait, no, it's 6 because I have 2 in medicine and then charming, yes, and then the extra one, so 66.
Sure.
Okay. And the last one in this set will be the hazard die or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. So I got 2 successes and a 3 on the hero.
You're good on the hero die. Okay, 2 successes is enough to tell you malnourished, exhausted. They haven't slept well, but What's concerning you is that both the boy and the girl, both of their teeth are rather loose, more than should be for their age. And again, you're going back to thinking about that radiation.
So they're radiated?
Yeah, you can't be sure without running all kinds of tests and like actually you know what the tests are, but you need a lab. But it
Yeah.
is concerning to you that their gums are like really loose, their teeth are loose.
Oh
Um,
no.
it couldn't be a huge dose or they'd be much worse than this.
I give them iodine pills.
Sure.
I guess, and extra water. Oh,
Mhm.
damn. Okay.
Maybe you kind of suck on your own teeth for a minute and kind of poke around in there and your teeth aren't loose.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, otherwise they seem fine, just dehydrated, starving, and just tired.
This is like Graveyard of the fucking Fireflies, man. I don't like this. This is horrible. Okay. Oh god. All right. Well, I think we take the kids with us. I don't think. I don't. God, can I force myself into a flashback?
If you think that these kids are drawing out a flashback, you can give me one, sure.
I abandoned my wife and children to get into a bunker.
Ooh, okay. Was it because they were closer to a different one than you? Or like you could have chosen to,
There
but
was
you didn't?
one spot left, and I took it.
Okay. Now
There
we
was-
know who the dirtbag is.
There was one spot left, and I took it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you remember being in a bunker then, as a
Yeah.
flashback, okay?
And
If-
I was going to say that I'm fighting with the biker gang, or with the guy over the bike. I put taking mine as on the outs with the biker gang.
Oh, okay, yeah,
As a
that'll work.
dramatically.
Okay. So yeah, you're particularly drawn to this. I don't know what the soldier has to say, because but depending on what you're going to do, there's 2 more mouths to feed and protect. So what the
Yeah.
rest of you guys think about this?
Well, my initial thought is now they actually have some idea about where the hell we are. Is the map any more useful to tell
Yes.
us?
So you know you're in Ohio. You take a look at it, and they mentioned a military base. So yes, you find
And the town of Vegas.
you find the little town of Vegas, and sure enough, there is an Air Force base just a few miles behind Vegas.
Hmm.
If that triggers a flashback in you, you can tell me. Otherwise, yeah, that's
Not
all that
yet,
you
I
can do.
don't think. Maybe when I get there, something might happen,
Mhm.
but no.
Okay. I mean, looking at your skills, I mean, you weren't a pilot for sure.
No. I did. If we'd been generating our own characters, I would have been. But would have been the SSM character or one of
Oh, yeah,
the drunk
yeah.
pilot. He would have come back.
There you go. Anyway, so Randall's saying that you should take the kids with you. Let's say Rex came back while this came out.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
Well, Lester, what is Lester doing? He's ignoring us.
Yes, he's completely ignoring us. Lester is he found a comic book, you see.
Bill. Bill. Bill.
Can he hear us?
I don't
I'm
know.
here. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. I was just trying to find my cursor.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, Randall wants to take the kids with you. And Olaf kind of looks over to you when he says that. What's your reaction, or what are you doing?
I mean, they're kids. We kind of got to take them, right? You got to protect kids.
Do you?
Yeah.
I kind of just whispered to them, they might have radiation poisoning. They might not be long for this world anyways, but come on. I don't want them to die alone on the street.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
What was that, mister? No, we're more likely to die inside of a car from asphyxiation.
I want to get to the base here and see what's going on over there. So if you want to stay here with the kids, I mean, just technically splitting the party, but at this moment, there's not really a party of people that could
I
go
mean,
with us.
we could start walking, and you guys could scout ahead. I mean, they were saying people were going there and disappearing. So like, if you want to go ahead with the bike, scope the place out, and then like get the fuck out if anything crazy happens, and then we can meet you on the way back.
Oh, you have a map. So Olaf, you can see like if you don't want to go through the town because Rex
Yeah,
is
I
saying that
don't.
they're not very helpful,
Yeah.
you do find that there is a road that skirts it and picks up the
Yeah.
interstate behind.
Yeah, I'll be going that way.
Okay.
Hmm.
I want to avoid the town. For the moment, we'll come back and invade the town later.
Hmm.
So, Lester, you want to come with? Because help look over stuff.
Yeah, so
All right. So we
Okay.
split the party.
All right. So Olaf and Lester hop on the bike. One more person could go if you wanted to, because the bike could sit two, and then there's the sidecar. Up to you guys.
Unfortunately, can't take any more. Off we go.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll spend the party anyway, so it's not going to
Sure.
just screw it up.
And you're taking the side road away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good enough. So they drive off. Rex and Randall. As far
And
as
they
you
never
can
seem to
tell,
get-
it's afternoon, but it's also felt like it's been afternoon for a really long time. Like the sun hasn't really moved in the sky.
Does the sun go down? I asked the kids.
Oh, yeah. But that's
Okay.
not the sun.
What is that?
That's their craft. It's you
Oh.
look up and you thought that was the sun. You notice that no, there's something very large in the sky that's being haloed by the sun.
Oh my god. Okay.
After they
They've
dropped the bombs and the gas, they haven't come down. At least, I mean, maybe they have. We don't know what's going on anywhere else, but they haven't come back here. I haven't actually seen one. They came down in their crafts and they had these big, like, stompy robot-like things like you see in Japan, and, the toys with the big stompy legs, and they're, like,
yeah.
in these things, and, like, and there was news reports showing, like, close-ups, and they were green, and they had, like, big heads, but, I mean, I've never really seen one.
They really are little green men.
No, they're big green men.
Big green. Oh no, worse. uh Damn, I'm gonna is it like, is there ships like, is this just one gigantic ship that is like way up in the stratosphere and hovering invisible from space, or is it like a
Oh, yeah,
situation?
it's a giant round ship that's
Yeah.
between the sun and here.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not so big that it eclipses an entire hemisphere of the Earth, but what you thought was the sun when you looked up and wondering why it wasn't moving wasn't
It's
the sun.
okay. Oh damn, that's huge. Uh I gotta process this for a minute. Just start walking and pulling the wagon, like,
Okay. All right, Rex, any thoughts?
Not really. I mean, I'll follow along with those. Now that I've remembered there's a biker gang out here somewhere, I will be on the lookout for them. Beyond that, I don't really have anything to ask the kids or anything. Let's just make our way out.
Okay. So I guess, are you going to fortify yourself here in this store, or are you guys going to go, or are you guys moving
Oh, I thought we were walking on. Are we not?
we were gonna start heading towards the Air Force Base as well.
through the town or around the town?
No, around, 'cause
Around the
they
town.
were beating Rex up.
Okay.
So, and we told
Um,
Olaf if they turn around, we're gonna be coming the same way. So,
okay. Either one of you guys have repair? I think I only gave it to one of you.
nope.
Okay.
Mm,
Well, if either one of you or both of you want to go ahead and roll 2 dice, and if you've got, an attribute that would make you particularly, like crafty would be a good one.
I
Crafty
have
would be a good
build
edge.
picks.
No, no, you're not
But
here.
you're not.
I have
Uh,
survive.
It wouldn't really it wouldn't really
I
fit.
have crafty, but
You have crafty.
Ooh.
Okay, you
Is-
can add
is
an
that-
extra die for crafty then.
All right, so I'll
but
do.
I think crafty
3.
is like being sneaky sort of thing.
Yeah,
not
this
making
would kind of
things, is
fit.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe this will tempt another flashback for Rex if he
Oh,
makes it.
okay.
I got no successes because my hero die was a 5.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. I got 3 dice. I got 2
Oh, 2
successes.
successes.
No, and
Oh,
there's
and
the
the
arrow
hero die.
die.
Okay,
So
so
yeah.
so here's what we're gonna do. You know how you know this. Maybe you were a car thief as well.
Yeah.
But even with a dead battery in these 1940s, 50s vehicles, if you get it moving and you hit it, you don't need the battery to start them if it's in motion, because it will be enough force to get the alternator to move.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Everybody
pump
get in
start
the
up.
car.
Yeah, this is back when you still had carburetors and you could do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the hero die. So something happens while you're doing this. I don't know. Does it trigger a flashback? Is this something that is integral to Rex or no?
Not that I can think of. Not at the moment. I mean, maybe memories of him doing this before with various other cars, like flashes of memory of this.
Okay.
But thing that is a standout memory for him.
The first car you ever popped the hood of is the car that we're doing it on. I don't know.
All right, let me just look at hero real quick.
Success with the complication, I think.
Complex the action to the acting character's life. Okay, the nature of something that depends on the mission. So you pass though if you fail the action rolls. It's not a catastrophic failure. Okay, no. Here's what it is. Here's the complication. You guys shoved what you could into your packs. Randall found a backpack that he had been throwing medicines into, and when you were getting the idea to jumpstart this car, the first car that you chose, you were thinking about it, you released the emergency brake, and unfortunately, you didn't quite notice that the car was on a little bit of a slope, so it hurls itself backwards. It smashes through the station's windows and glass, travels to the back where all the rest of the medication you haven't had a chance to go through, and it just smashes through all of that back there.
Oh no.
It also destroys the ability to use the building as a secure place.
Well, at least it didn't hit the gas tanks.
Yeah, it went backwards.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if there's any gas. Wow. All right, good for us.
But as it's doing this, you hear the engine. You hear the engine pick up. It sputters.
Oh, great. Well, at least we know they work.
Okay, let's try that one more time on level ground.
Different car.
Yeah, that
Sure,
one.
there's a 4-door Buick here that you were able to to move and get going. Sure, yeah, you have a vehicle now. It still has like a half a tank of gas in it. Olaf pretty much dried out the rest of the gas in the area here, filling up his. But half a tank of gas in one of these huge cars is a fair amount of gas. You have a car.
All right, wow. Good for us.
All right. Lester and Olaf, you go past the city. You see that as you're passing by, your motorcycle is loud. I mean, these just World War II cycles are pretty loud. And you see that there is kind of like a barricade going into the town where there was just some people kind of lounging around, and they have dirt bikes. These are like, very small CC. Yours is probably faster actually. And you see they have rifles, and they see you diverging away from the city, going down this back road. And you guys do see that they hop on their bikes. One of them stays behind, but one of them is following you, or is starting to. He's got to veer off and come. Now, as I said, yours is probably faster. He's got a rifle.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about this?
Yeah, I'm going to pull away. I'm going to sort of. My initial idea right the second, is to get him to try and follow me around the bend or something, just so I can get out of the view of the other one, and then ambush him.
Oh, you want to do an ambush? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So why don't you set the ambush? Now, Lester can help you if Lester has any particular, skills in this department. And let me see if there actually is a skill for ambushing or what it would fall. Yeah, give me just 1 second. Let me look it up here.
This is very much, say what you want to do and let the GM figure it out.
Yep. Okay. Well, it doesn't fit into any skill that you have for sure. So it's going to be 2 dice. Do you have an adjective that might help? In this case, maybe, well, you tell me.
I would have thought fight would have been the right skill. Okay.
Fight is, well, this is to set the ambush. That fight will work when you actually get into it, but to set an ambush.
Yeah. Okay. Not what have I got? Sturdy, perceptive, scary.
I've got crafty.
Perceptive might be useful if you have that, because you can scope out a particularly good ambush place.
I'm perceptive.
Okay. Crafty is good enough for you to also roll to help Lester. So why don't you guys go ahead and both help or roll Olaf? You're going to be the primary though.
So am I just rolling 3 plus hero?
3 plus hero, unless you want to spend one of your attributes down. Now keep in mind, this is just the ambush. So if you roll really well and he doesn't spot you, you can get him flat-footed. Maybe it won't be a fight right away. So you definitely have advantage, but it might be a fight.
Let's see what happens.
Sure.
Worst thing going to happen is completely. No, 1 success. Yeah,
1 success. No, that's good enough. This is so. I mean, unless he detects it, that's good enough. But how did Bill do? Did Bill roll?
I rolled. Yeah, I'm right above that.
Nothing. So no successes. Yeah. Okay. But no bad thing happened either. Okay, so you set an ambush. You churn off quickly after you make you break line of sight. You pass. It's a wooden trellis bridge. And you pull off into it's not really a woodland because all the trees are dead. It's actually, it looks like it's an old, like a pump house maybe, and you kind of pull into it just to get off the road. And this is a versus test here, so let me roll.
He's got 57 perceptive.
1 success versus your success. Okay, So as he's going by, well, it is a push. So he doesn't see you, but you're also not able to get a direct jump on him. So he does just pass you by. Now, it's up to you if you want to do something else with that, but you miss being able to jump on him as he's passing or to interrupt that. But he doesn't see you, but you miss your opportunity and he goes by you.
Right. Unfortunately, the motorcycle is not a humongous thing. I'm just going to try and ride him down then.
Okay.
It's not a quiet beast, so ride him down.
How far do you let him get ahead, or do you want to just immediately come out?
Almost pretty much immediately, because as soon as it's obvious that I missed him, I don't want to let him get away.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, why don't both of you make drive rolls here? And you do have drive.
Yep, I got drive.
He does not.
Sturdy, scary. Sturdy at best, I would be. I think sturdy would be a good.
Sure, because you kind of have to wrestle this bike. You always have to fight this bike piece. It's not really. It's made to be rugged, not made to be easy to drive.
2 success.
Okay. He got no successes. Okay, so you tell me how this works out because you absolutely catch
They
him.
don't have heroes. Yeah.
He's not able to avoid you. So actually, if you want, you can come alongside of him and cause him to, veer off and crash.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
pretty
so
much
that's what
it,
he
yeah.
does. He rolled 2 1s, so no successes. He crashes. He goes flying. Now you have the jump on him. His rifle goes as well. What do you want to do? He's dressed just like a normal guy. I mean, he's not starving like the kids are. Look, he looks well fed. Maybe late 20s.
Does he have his rifle on him, or
it fell?
Okay.
If you want to take the action to go for the rifle instead of doing something with him, you
put him down. Put him down immediately. I've got the crowbar.
Sure.
If unconsciousness is fine, but it's not exactly a precision instrument.
Well, I think in this game it's a matter of your intent instead of anything else. Let's go to combat and take a look here. Because
Admittedly, going unconscious out here is not going to be the best for you. But yeah, I'm not trying to kill him, but if it happens, it happens.
Okay, we're not going to do initiative because you have the jump on him. You have the surprise on him. Okay, so you get a plus 2d6 bonus on the attack roll, just because of the surprise and in the position he's in. Let's see.
Well, it's 40 up to 5d6.
It's close combat attack. The attacker rolls a dice pool based on the relevant traits. Roll number of dice equal to your fight skill plus a d6. If you have the nimble or strong specializations, plus your standard 2d6. You have your pool together, right? Okay, so the target of the attacker rolls a dice pool based on the same traits, though the target may also use the sturdy specialization, which he has. Okay, so he's got 4 dice. All right, so this is a versus test again.
All right, I got 5. Yeah, I won't put anything into a moment. We'll see what happens after. 6 with Harrow. Oh, no, Harrow's fine, and that's 2 successes. No, 1 success. 1 success because it's just 1 success.
Okay, gets hit by an attack. The character suffers damage. All right, let's see. No successes, so he was hit. All right, so for the attack, to roll at least 1 life die. Okay. So how many successes did you get?
Just the 1.
So he's got to roll 3 life die.
Uh-oh.
Okay, depending on the source of the damage. Okay, so you're using a crowbar.
Yep.
Let's see. We'll call it. Crowbar. There it is. Damage rank 2. Okay. It is considered lethal. All right.
Yeah. All right.
So you beat him by 3. He's got to roll 3 life die.
Oh, no, he had 1 success in his roll, unless that 5 was a hero.
No, he didn't. He rolled 2 1s.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. Sorry. What did he roll? 1, 2, and 5. He did have 1 success, so I'll just take the first 2. All right. Sorry, this is what I didn't look at too good. So let me look at this real quick here.
I assume NPCs don't have hero.
Yeah.
Unless there's like maybe wild card type effects, like super NPCs or something. Fiji characters might get hero.
Right, so they did no damage at all. because all of the dice that he rolled to do this were greater than the damage rank, which was 2.
Yeah.
So they all got a 2. So something happens there. Like I think we get 1 added to our desperation pool, which is something that we can pull from to roll extra dice or make special things happen. I am reasonably certain I read that.
Mhm.
Yep.
I only looked over part of it, though, however, so I am not entirely certain.
Looked over more than I did.
All right.
I looked over character gen briefly.
Doing no damage with an attack. Impossible to do a thing. Right. Anytime this occurs, the attacking player has several options. You can spend Desperation or Luck to make the target roll the same number of life dice again to see if you actually do any damage. Probably not worth it when they only got to do a 2 or better.
Yeah.
Recover all Desperation and Luck spent on the attack and add 2 Desperation to the player's Desperation pool. Recover all Desperation and Luck spent on the attack and you gain 1 luck if you're below your maximum luck. Or the GM is compelled to introduce a situational development advantageous to the PCs.
I don't see a bit doing that. No.
Well, it's up to you. You get to choose which one of those happens.
Yeah, well, I don't think we haven't spent any luck yet, so I don't think we're down on
You
that.
haven't spent any luck, so no, okay. Don't do that one. But you could add 2 to the Desperation pool, which I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that does.
It's like luck. It does the same sort of thing.
It's a pool.
It's a general pool that everybody can pull from.
We'll add it to the Desperation pool, then we'll start pulling that out.
There we go. So we got 6 points now. 1 for each of us at the beginning, and then 2 that you just got.
That sounds like someone who's actually read the book.
As I say, I read.
All right, so I'm sorry. What are you choosing to do then?
Add it to the Desperation pool.
Add it. Okay.
So we get 2 to our Desperation pool.
Okay. So Lester, Olaf launches off his bike after the guy who just got ditched on his rifle goes one way, he goes the other. Olaf hits him with a crowbar. The guy puts his arms up to kind of defend himself. What are you doing? You're muted. You've muted yourself. That's what you're doing.
Is it on my side of the bike or on the other?
So you can get to it if you want to go and pick up the rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's your action then. You go over, you pick up the rifle. Can you use guns?
Well, everyone can use guns.
I mean,
do you have a skill in guns?
I do not have a skill in guns.
That's fine. I mean, you know the basic premise. It's a point and click.
Yeah, point and click interface.
That's my plan. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the guy.
Okay. In which case, we would normally be entering initiative now and give you guys basically the jump on him. But seeing that Lester has a gun and you've been whacking at him with a crowbar, that he's put his arms up to defend himself, he's like, I give.
Oh, right.
Uncle!
I'm going to point the gun at him.
Mm-hmm.
So we get whatever it is we want from this guy, find out what's up.
What do you want from this guy?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are pretty sturdy. Why don't you join up with our band? We got plenty of food.
I'm going to have a flashback because it's the first time it's happened since.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm flashing back to a moment in the war where I was meleeing one of the aliens, which I don't quite make out what it is. I just sort of remember me doing it, going,
with sirens blaring in the background.
Yeah. Take no prisoners.
Take no prisoners.
So I'm going to go whack again with the crowbar.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, since Lester,
but I don't know if that's a niche or a dramatic hook.
You can do either one. So dramatic hook might be something that could be used against you, which I think this could be because it
it goes both ways.
So an edge is something that is universally always useful to you. So maybe this is a hook instead.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the best ones can go both ways, to be honest.
Okay, so Lester has got the gun pointed.
I,
Is starting
yeah,
to question this guy when
I'm seeing
Olaf
the haze of
glazes
combat.
over for a moment. He just starts beating him with the crowbar.
Yeah,
So let's do this out of
something's,
combat for just a moment. How are you reacting to this, Lester? Olaf just loses it and starts just beating this guy with the crowbar.
no prisoners, no prisoners.
I'm gonna have a flashback of some day it was like the end of a really fucked up day after the war started. I don't know what's going on. Maybe some alien came into my house and I just like beat him savagely with the nearest thing, which was like a fucking hammer I'd been using to build a birdhouse or something.
Okay. So in the flashback, whenever you have an alien in the flashback, it's always murky what the alien looked like. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you're getting a flashback of pounding this alien with a hammer. If you can get either an edge or a hook from that, and you can write it down. But are you stopping Olaf?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
All right. I tell you what, he's afraid he's going to get shot, and all he's going to do is he's just trying to keep himself from dying. So we're just going to say that Olaf knocks him out, unless Olaf kills him.
Oh, take no prisoners.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
We don't get
Blood flies.
This is the first time it's been unlocked, so I'm going to think this time
Okay,
the
yeah.
is
It's brutal, Lester.
Maybe next time.
The guy's he's crying for him to stop, to help, for asking you to help, and Olaf just kills him, just murders him in front of you.
Yeah. No, this is the first time it's just been unlocked. Memories of war.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to give him a chance.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Good guys.
Yeah. So Olaf, having come back fresh from the kill, just covered in blood, because head wounds bleed a lot. Yeah, he ain't moving. You're pretty sure you've cracked his skull. Brains are coming out. Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah, that's too bad.
It wasn't particularly quiet as the guy was screaming for his life.
Not anymore.
No. Oh, it's nice and quiet now. You don't hear birds.
Oh, you wanted something to eat? Here you go.
Fresh meat. What do you do? All right, so you have a rifle now, Lester.
Yeah, take a moment to come back to myself.
Because he had plenty of food. They had plenty of food, so why don't we go find out where this plenty of food is and take it?
Well, you know where it is.
Yeah,
up there at what looks like a museum that's overlooking the town, where there's
what we have now is a spare dirt bike and a radio and a rifle.
And a rifle, no radio.
Yep. No radio.
Do you search it?
Yeah.
You find 4 more tins of rations and a pack of cigarettes.
Ooh.
I'm going to smoke one of the cigarettes. Definitely.
You also find just some stray bullets as well. So the rifle, is full. It's got 6 bullets in it, and you find like 3 more in his pockets.
All right.
I think I should look after that.
Lester's looking down the barrel to see how many bullets are in it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can you drive the bike if we go maybe a little bit slower? But yeah,
I'm sure I can just point it. Try not to wreck into anything. Sure, I can do
that. Rex and Randall, you guys said you're taking the road around as well too, right? Okay, then I'm going to say that you guys, because your car is faster than their motorcycle, about the time that they're getting onto their motorcycles, because the motorcycles at this time are not very powerful. They're getting onto their 2 bikes now. They're getting ready to take off when you guys hear a car behind you, and you see Rex and Randall through the window. Yeah, Olaf has found a rifle.
Hey kids, come and see this dead body.
Yeah, you got like a 4-door sedan, so like there's plenty. The kids are asleep on the back seat.
All right. Well, the kids are asleep. I'm gonna go ahead a little bit so they don't see this.
Yeah. I mean, unless lucky, and unless you guys are stopping to talk, I'm assuming that you guys are going to continue ahead with the motorcycles, and
Huh?
you guys are just following with the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The point is that we're supposed to be going ahead to scouting, even though apparently the car's faster now.
All right.
Ooh, it's got a fast car.
So you make it to the military base, and it is an Air Force base. So like you actually do see like there's planes on the tarmac out there, but they're all explosions had happened here. You see like cement's torn up. There's big dimples all over the airstrip. Most of the planes are just completely demolished. The uh, the the fencing is still intact, but you see where someone has cut a hole in the fence, big enough to run cars through.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no sign that any electricity is on. There's basically as one big cement kind of building in the middle of the airstrip, and then a whole bunch of smaller like pylons to guide the craft in. But again, no signs of electricity, no signs of any humans running around or anything. You see that this is not the only hole that's been cut in the fence. It looks like this was looted at some point. You drive in. Olaf, is this triggering anything?
Well, yeah. I want to. I'm sort of remembering actually going sort of different bases in my head sort of come to mind of soldiers going past and saluting me as if I was actually High Mucky Muck.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be one of my H's. High Mucky
Yeah. So you're passing by one of the pillboxes where there would be a checkpoint. Of course, it's there's no one in it as you're driving by. Again, there's only one real main building here. All the smaller buildings look like they're all made for flight direction. All right. Yeah, you pull up. There's a motor pool. The door has been ripped opened. Inside, there's still a few vehicles left, but it looks like most of the bays are empty.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
And you also see bodies. Much like Olaf and Lester, you guys pass by dead bodies that were almost mummified, like because as far as the timeline in your head goes, it's only been a few days since like the gas has been released and all of that happened. Oh, well, no, actually, I guess it would have been a few weeks. But the skeletons all look desiccated, dried, still in their uniforms, just laying about the motor pool bay.
Of course, once I was going to honk the horn quite loudly, so if there is anyone around, A, I'm alerting them, but B, hopefully they might draw them out to us.
Okay.
There's anyone here?
There's static that you hear coming from a speaker that you see in the corner. And then you hear a faint voice coming over it. Present your identification, soldier.
Unfortunately,
nope. It comes to your mind. You rattle off your identification number. That is the only information you're allowed to give if you're taken prisoner.
Yeah, name, rank, and serial number.
Yep. You're a long way from your base, soldier. Why are you here?
I'm in the area and wanted to see what the situation. Want a sit rep of their current resources.
Local bandits have stripped everything out of the buildings on top. The bunker's still intact. We got a bit of electricity left on the jennies. Are you in need of aid, soldier?
When I hear the town nearby has got resource problems of its own, we should be helping out there.
There aren't enough of us left. Our standing orders are to protect this bunker at all costs. We cannot. We don't have the manpower to send anyone out to help. I am the manpower.
Just you, soldier. Identify yourself.
It does. So, Jackson L. Smith, sir, serial number 543. Yeah.
Yeah. Corporal, sergeant, lieutenant.
No, well, very low rank. He's actually the
Private.
local paper pusher. He would be in charge of inventory and logistics.
Oh, he's radar.
Yeah. I can render help to yourself, sir. You are cleared. Are your friends? Will you speak for your friends, sir?
Yes, I can vouchsafe them. We've got another party following us with children. Yes. This is, I can't believe that we've somehow managed to pick up children for this. Yeah. They'll
I'll
be coming
send up
along
the
shortly.
elevator, sir. Just load off anyone that you need to. Pull the cars into this bay as best as you can. Make them look like they're inoperable. It keeps the scavengers away.
Lester here is a mechanic. He can help with that.
All right. Yeah, you guys pull your cars, your bikes into, the garage. You kind of lay them down, make them look like they've been scavenged. Maybe you open the doors and just leave them open. But there is a gantry elevator that rises. It's small, but if you all pack in, you're able to ride it down. And it's essentially it's a survivor bunker. There are racks and racks of weaponry, food, radios, equipment. There's all kinds of jerry cans of gasoline. You can hear generators pumping out. And yeah, we'll just call him Radar. He's got Coke bottle glasses. He's physically fit, but he is a short man, and he gives you a salute as you come down. Yeah. Sir, I must tell you that while you may outrank me, my orders supersede any other countermanding.
We're here to see the lie of the land, soldier.
Well, come on in, folks. We have plenty of food. Some of you look like you could use some. We got bunks back that direction.
Does anybody here need medical attention?
No, I think they took care of the guy that might have needed medical attention. Otherwise, these guys are fine. It's like I've been trying to get the radio working here, sir. I've been, of course, because of my orders, I've not been transmitting, but I'm not picking up from any of our other locations, sir. Not a single peep out of any of the hidey holes we have. I don't know if the aliens are blocking transmissions or not, sir, but we're receiving nothing. And he points to a large installation of radio receivers and transmitters and such.
Oh, now that we're in a bunker, is it flashing back anyone? Because this is sort of where we supposedly.
Yeah. Anybody been in a bunker?
Me.
All right.
I have a flashback.
This is a military bunker, though, so it's up to you. Were you in a military bunker?
No, I was in a civilian bunker.
Okay.
Just throw it out there. Anyone wanted to? No one has to.
All right. Sir, we've got armament, sir. I can load you up with gasoline and food. I've got enough supplies down here for a full battalion for quite a while, but it's just me. Everyone was caught surface side when that gas went off.
Okay. Well, what I'm thinking at the moment is that
Richard has a thought. I can see it in his face. He's got a thought.
It's not formed yet. Don't worry.
I'll say my thought, and then you can have another thought on top of it. We should be pooling resources and perhaps moving the townspeople in here once we have secured the town. I gather that there are people there. I understand you won't be able to help with that, soldier, but it will at least be something that we've now got a basic
Well,
operation.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is not made for civilians, and that would countermand my operations of keeping this secure for the military. If you were to bring, uh, if
What
you
do
were
you
to
have?
bring civilians down here, and the
What do you
civilians
have?
ain't exactly pleasant to deal with, sir. I mean, I watched them as they basically stole everything they could take from the base, and they almost found the bunker, but thankfully they did not.
I mean, technically, you already have civilians here.
No, under your say so, sir. I mean, but there's only so many that we can keep here and keep the operation running.
Can you at least keep the kids here?
I suppose my
Yeah.
job is just to keep this position secure and to be able to route any information to other bases. But like I said, I'm not picking up anything. I've even tried the old telegraph, and I'm not even getting Morse code back.
Lester, can you check over the radio and just see that it's in proper working condition? Or not?
Bill?
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Make me a
that's you.
repair roll. Just try and figure out what might be wrong with this
All right.
radios.
So repair, I've got build fix. I've got 1, so that's 3d6 plus an extra d6.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So 4d6. Looks like I got 1 success.
One success.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Everything down here looks to be in tip-top condition. It's actually some of the best gear you've seen in it. You can tell me whether or not you have a lot of memory about using this kind of equipment. But the thing that does come to mind is you wonder if the antenna array up top is still functioning, because he did say that the whole base was looted of anything that was bolted down.
Maybe I'll have another flashback of shortly after the war started, me setting up some big ham radio something so I could get some information about what was going on.
Okay. Sure.
And does it tell you anything, or is it just flashing back?
And they do it, so I really think the problem's with the antenna.
Everything down here is working fine, so that leads you to believe that if there is anything wrong, maybe the antenna got stolen, or maybe they.
Where the antenna is.
Yeah. Oh, they're in those cement gantries out there, sir. They should all be ran through in conduit, but you're right. I mean, they did strip everything they could. They might have tried to get the copper out of those wires. I'm not allowed to leave here to find out.
How far away is it?
Well, there's 6 of them around the airfield, sir, and he pulls up a map of the airfield and shows you.
Well,
you get quest marker icons on your map to go and check out.
Okay. I'll follow the quest marker icons and go check them out.
Yep. So I mentioned that there are these like cement pillars out there that were used to guide in. They're also antennas. The antenna runs through the middle of the pillars.
Okay.
Now, the pillars were intact. Now, whether or not the copper wire was, that may be what's missing.
No, I'll go check it
You
out.
want to go check it out? Okay.
Yep.
Well, he tells you like, I'll let you out, sir. I'm only allowed to use the gantry right now. The escape hatches are still sealed up, and I'm not opening those unless I'm given the command to do so by a higher officer. He kind of gives the shifty eye look to Olaf. So if you need to come back down, just so you know, sir, if any of the local populace have got you at gunpoint or anything, I'm just going to have to pretend we're not here. And I'm afraid you'll be on your own. Are you accepting of that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Rex, are you able to go, if you're willing, if you're able to go with him, so he's not by himself?
Yeah, someone want to come with me?
I mean, I can. I don't know what
Hey,
help will
Rex.
be over there. But yeah.
He was pointing out the fact that they're well armed. And you happen to look, and there's machine guns, there's pistols, those are grenades, those are bayonets.
If only I knew how to use any of that stuff.
Well, anyone can use a gun.
Well, yeah, but not a grenade.
Sure, even a grenade. You
Yeah.
just don't get the bonus from having the skill.
I don't know how to count to 3.
All right. Yeah, just pointing out that there are
Yeah.
weapons there. Lester's got his rifle.
Yeah, and I also get a little pistol for my holster as well. Load that up.
Okay.
I'll grab a pistol.
Randall, you notice along with their gear, they
Mhm.
have some Geiger counters down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
check people out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're HR Geiger counters, and you don't want to know what they detect.
Start with Olaf.
He does tell you that. Well, after the bombings from the aliens, sir. He still calls you sir because he doesn't know your name. The radiation count, the background radiation count's a bit higher than baseline, so you might want to adjust that five gauge to the left there, just to reacclimate to the new conditions.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Flip it on, and Olaf's first.
Okay, yeah. So you're checking everybody of you
Yeah.
guys. According to the adjustment that he asked you to make, all the guys that I'm gonna Rex and Lester, are you waiting or are you going while this is happening?
We're going.
You're going.
Yeah.
Olaf and Randall, both of you have less background radiation than the current new background is.
Oh.
The
Okay.
kids have exactly background radiation now.
So they were out when the thing dropped.
No,
Or
everyone that
they've
was
at
out
least
was dead.
they've at least
Yeah.
lived in it in that area long enough after it went off.
Yeah.
We are only minorly recently exposed, is what that tells me.
Well, you're under background counts now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't at all think that we've been time shifted a bit from the end of the war to now, and we sort of skipped over the whole bit. That's why we can't memorize it. Because I'm sure none of that happened.
Yeah,
We're
right.
perfectly normal people that have just happened to be here. And can't remember. That's all.
What about this guard? Can I check him?
He reads normal background count, so he's higher than you guys are.
Okay. All right. So we don't have any radiation. That's interesting.
Well, we don't have overt
Hmm.
radiation.
Yeah. I guess I'll check the other two when they get back just to be sure.
Yep. Rex and Lucky, you guys ride the gantry up, and you want to split up, or are you going to stay together as you check out each of the 4 pylons?
I don't know how to do anything with the pylons. I'll stick with Lucky.
Yeah.
All right. We're pretty close to time, so let's just go ahead and call it there while you guys go out to the first pylon. He told you everything was conduited, so Lucky, you find the conduit and you're tracing it out. The first one you find is, yes, they had cut open the conduit and had pulled out a bunch of copper. So they didn't take it all, but they did break at least one of the 4 antennas is the first thing you
I think I'd be able to, redo the antenna.
if you have more copper wire to use, sure. And he did say that he did have replacement parts down there. So
Okay, I'm gonna look around.
now, while you two guys are looking around, you hear the whine of motorcycles. And that's where we'll cut it.
No! How dare my hook come back to get us?
Hey, I mean, the fact that we killed someone and other bikers have come looking, There's lots of reasons that we can be screwed.
Yeah. See, Rex didn't look at the body. So
I wouldn't have remembered him, I'm sure.
All right, yeah, we'll stop there. Let's see, Richard, you got anything you want to go ahead and throw out there?
Yes, I am Richard, and you can watch me play video games and open my dice advent calendar. Ooh.
Hey, who is that made by again? Because those really were cool dice.
This is made by a company called Dakota Irish. Dakota Irish.
Are they Irish, American?
They're Irish. I think it is an American who comes from Dakota who is now in Ireland. I think that is why it's called Dakota Irish.
Okay.
I'm not entirely certain about that, but I'm certain that the guy...
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
But yes, you can watch me open my advent calendar and play games badly here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me, Now,
Limited
time
offer.
No vowels.
No vowels.
No vowels.
Jeez, that gets worse
Yeah,
every
we're good.
time. Dion, what do you got?
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with my super cool, awesome friends, that's all you guys. You can find me at my channel, Substances Used, where I play retro JRPGs and do some GT5 roleplay. Playing through Final Fantasy VIII right now. It's been a pretty fun playthrough. I am at the end of Disc 1. And so, yeah, it's been kind of fun experiencing these games as an adult.
Or some of them might have been made before you were born.
No, not
No?
these ones.
All right. Jameis, what do you got?
Hey, I've got a blog where I put stuff. It's now my external memory. So come see what I've forgotten at jamesinwright.blogspot.com.
Good stuff. Bill.
Well, I'm running 2 different campaigns right now. One using the Necromancer's game every other Monday, of which this Monday is a game. And I'm running a Swords and Wizardry campaign every other Tuesday, which is also this Tuesday. So if you're looking for a game to play, get in touch. I'll get you in the game.
Nice. And my own self, scrolling across the bottom of the screen is my current backer kit, X-Crawl Rodeo. X-Crawl is the DCC game where you crawl dungeons and kill fantasy baddies for sports and points. And we are matching that up with Rodeo, where you ride creatures for sport and points. If those things sounded all interesting to you, why don't you follow that link? We are already funded. We've hit one stretch goal. We're close to the second, and the levels of backing get better and better with each level that we unlock. So check that out. It runs till the end of December, so there's plenty of time to find out if you've got any cash left over after the holidays or not. So there we go. Check that out, and go to Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com, to find more silliness like this. More years than I care to talk about, but there's more of it. So go check that out. Say goodbye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.